And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boys, how's it going? How's it going this fine day? We're coming to you live from the dusty old MANLON Home video store. And that's right boys, we're digging back into X-Men Origins Wolverine. Again, shite movie, fucking good game. So we're going to continue our mission, so I believe we're going to go... So classic is the blue and yellow that we were in last time. Let's go with legendary, which I believe is the John Byrne sort of brown and orange look. And is probably my favourite. Oh, for fuck. Who's Mark Meechan? Who's that? How you doing, boys? How you doing? Oh, I don't want to put Brian Singer on the body pillow. I really should delete the body pillow thing, but... How you boys doing? Oh, Michael, I don't want to put a sex offender on the fucking body pillow. Come on. Come on. Grant me that. Come on. Ah, shit. Ah. But anyway, we're rocking the best Wolverine in it. This is some game. Oh, it's class. Okay, Paul Gadd. Oh, no. I remember that one time you asked, like, I'll put Paul Gadd, and I was like, alright, I'll put, and I fucking was like, alright, who's Paul Gadd? Google searched him. Oh, fuck, it's Gary Glitter. No putting Gary Glitter on there. I really should put in, like, a wee big, long contract thing going, oh, you need, you know, you can't have XYZ, whatever. Thank you. Oh, what a wank. Right, how you doing, boosies? Here we go. Fatality Z. Okay, Michael Fassbender. Okay, I'll give you Fassbender. Hey, Cashy, how you doing, pal? How's your day going? And cheers for the raid crash. How was, what's called Lightning Returns? How'd that go? If Dankula is getting nowhere near that fucking body pillow, fuck that cunt. Hey, Dan, how you doing, pal? You battered Snow. I might. Is that like near the end of the game? Is he like final boss, or? I mean, I think I'm going backwards now. I'm just standing there menacingly. He's no more. Yes, man. Wait, I can jump down there, can't I? Or do I go over here? Where the fuck am I going? Okay, maybe not down here. Wait, maybe if I wait. Does this come back over here? Yes, man, there we go. Each of the main characters of the story you fight at the end of it, I think. You beat up Snow, Noel. You gotta beat Vanille, Saz, and Fang. I remember really fancying a character in Final Fantasy 13, and see, Crash, you'll be able to tell me when I say I fancy a character in Final Fantasy 13, you'll go, oh, I know who it is. I can't remember her name. Is it Fang? Is that who it is? So how many? You've got 3 left, so you've got probably Fang Eye. So you've got sort of 2 chapters left. Wait, this is where I started. Fuck. No. Right. Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, boys, we're in a Sentinel factory, and we're hunting down Wraith, who is actually Will.I.Am, so we can go do the rest of the story for the movie. We've actually been doing mostly like original story for this because the guys that made the game probably realised, yeah, the story in the movie was boss. We're on day 7 and there's 4 days left. Ooh. Is it... I know it's very different. Is it getting there? Is it, you know, alright? Or is it still shite? Because I remember you saying before it's got some good ideas, but it's got a lot of, like, flaws. Right, grab this one maybe. I forgot Will.I.Am was in this. Me too. Fucking... Like... Wraith isn't like a big character in the comics. He's kind of just like he's in Team X. He's a member of like basically a guy that helps Stryker do Weapon X, and then suddenly let's give him a big role in the fucking movie, and we'll cast Will.I.Am as it. Wasn't the only member of the Black Eyed Peas to be in a big blockbuster in this time. I say big blockbuster. It was Taboo, was Vega in Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, which was dog shit. All 3 games are a bit all over the place. Some of them are fun. Little rough here and there, but it's quite fun once it gets going. I click on it. Oh, flashback to Africa. Oh yeah, we're working with Mystique right now.
Sir, I found Nord.
And Darkholm?
Yep, found her too.
Oh, there's Mystique there.
Got a gun to your boy's head. Stand down, Colonel.
We don't have time for this.
Oh, sorry about that, Jack. Nightbot
Do
is...
you realize Strykers
Nightbot has a go at everyone.
crime?
Ms. Darkholme is no longer entitled to the protection of the United States government. Eliminate her.
Apple D app? Who the fuck is Apple D app?
Here?
She's interfering with a mission-critical aspect of this operation.
Yeah, I'm flagging the play on
Oh, it was...
murder.
It was because she said, "Will I am," and they thought it... And Nightbot thought it was Nick. Oh, there he is. There's your boy.
Sir, she's down.
I'm disappointed, Logan.
I wonder if that's... What's his name voicing him?
Logan, there's one more emitter to take down. Think you can handle that?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I thought that was Fergie. Wait, I'm very confused. Apple D app. Right, I need to look this up. Where have I left my phone's here, right? Because this is one of these games where if I click off it, the audio goes. 3 years earlier in Africa, Operation Firestorm. This is literally the opening of the fucking the movie, I meant to say. But they've went, oh, let's make a big fucking thing of it. Because all that happens is Sabretooth kills a couple of innocents, and then he's like, oh no, can't be doing this. I'm leaving. Right. Apple D. Let's look this up. Nah, Fergie and Will are the named ones, then it's Taboo and App Dap. Apple D app. Here we go. Oh, so it is. It's the... Wait, it's the... Do you remember the Mohawk? And what did... plays Velma in Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed? What the fuck? Right, Velma. I think I'm getting bammed up here, boys. Right, when's Fergie's big role coming? Has she done acting before? I don't know. Saying that, I do remember, the only reason I remember Taboo's name is because I remember for ages, for a good few years in the Kirky Poundland, there was a copy of Taboo's autobiography that I always thought about buying, but I never got round to it. Yeah, but let's pretend that that's not stopped anyone in Hollywood ever acting, you know? Fucking January Jones, who was Emma Frost in X-Men First Class, is a fucking, like, has the charisma of a block of cheese. She's fucking shite. Right, here we go. I was actually talking about this with Megan yesterday. I was like, it's funny when whenever we were watching something and I say I fancy someone, it's usually some big muscly goth girl or whatever, but Megan always says, oh, I fancy it. And the big one that I was pulling out to her was saying she goes mental for Walton Goggins in Fallout, and I was like, it literally just looks like a corpse. She goes, aye, but he's got nice teeth and he's hot. And I was like, Megan, I know you're going out with me, so you've got low standards, but come on. Right, where am I going? So I threw the guys there. I forget I've got this mad fucking detective mode. Oh, how did I not look up? Right, here we go. My break starts 10 minutes. I've got a guy in the toilet. That's I used to do that in the care home. See on like when I knew I was quitting it. Well, not quitting, but see in my 2 weeks, I had to give my notice. They must have thought I had horrible stomach issues because I'm pretty sure I spent most of my fucking shift, you know, on the lavage on my phone, just sitting in streams, you know. Experience Z, gaining experience from each kill. Ooh, I shall. Who the fuck's that? Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, these are the... I don't think they call them anything. They just say, oh, it's mutants in Africa, and they can do mad teleport stick. Right, here we go. Man, this game is so fucking good.
You should have brought backup.
I really hope though I think it's coming out the Insomniac Wolverine game. I think it's coming out this year. I think I got an update for a release date, and I think it's Q3. It said. And oh boys, I know it mainly because I've got it in Fantasy Critic, but just as well because it's been so fucking long since an actual like an X-Men game, because Marvel done that thing where they were trying to basically devalue the X-Men because they didn't have the rights to them. like actually confirmed that happened. The same way Fantastic Four, that they, after Secret Wars in the comics, they kind of went, yeah, let's not use these guys because we don't own the rights to them, so we'll make them. So there was a rule in the X-Men comics that they weren't allowed to create any new characters. And Fantastic Four they were given a storyline with them versus Doctor Doom and then completely written out for a good few years. And obviously, because they, Marvel don't let they suddenly, like in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and the X-Men characters, and fucking, I think it was Midnight Suns was the first one to feature them in quite a while, Where the fuck am I going? It says up here, but I don't see anywhere that I can, like, apart from this thing. Fuck knows what that means. How you doing, Dan? How's your day going? Can I jump up here? I cannot. Oh. Oh. Never mind. I've never seen the vines. That's embarrassing. Right, here we go. Here we go. So I really hope the Wolverine game's good. Because this is like the best Wolverine game. Like, I think X-Men, what was it called? Wolverine's Revenge was okay. I've not played it in like 20 plus years though, so it might be shite. And this is really fun, but again, I just hope the Insomniac one's really good. I've got hope for it because I really enjoy all of their making use of the yellow paint. Yeah, well, seeing games like this or Uncharted, like see games like say Tomb Raider or Uncharted, I can get lost for ages. Like, see if, so I clearly need to jump up that. I'd try fucking everything apart from just the most obvious thing. Thank God for the yellow paint. Right, here we go, here we go. And just dive over and stab these cunts. Yes, man. So I was having a look at the, I think it's called the fucking the Marvel Multiverse RPG. And I downloaded it and I was sitting having a wee look at it. I was like, oh, I'd love to play this with people. And then I clicked. The problem is with most Marvel characters is they're very limited with what they can do. Like, for example, imagine you're playing I don't know, what would be a dungeon? You're in a Brotherhood of Mutants base, Wolverine, what do you do in this situation? I stab someone with my claws. Cyclops, what do you do? I shoot things with my eye-beams, Saying that, I have played a fucking Barbarian in like D&D before, where you get like someone's playing like a druid, and like, oh, I cast so and so, and I do this. What do you do, Mikey? I punch things, After Dementia, where's the hole? Oh yeah, it's silly complex stuff where it's actually a portal to the punch dimension, but I think that's just like, imagine trying to explain that to someone with a straight face. That's, yeah. Like, but also his eye beams, they're not like, can't blast through things, they're just, what's the word? Oh my god, I forget the word. What is it? Fuck. A concussive, so it's like they would just knock you down. Not that most comic book writers know that, which I'll get into a rant about Ultimatum some other time and how Wolverine dies, but aye. Anyways, I need to counter block. Oh yeah, I've not been blocking. Right, here we go. We're good, boys. We're good. Ah, Jesus. Right, just eat him off. Oh! I just threw the wee guy into the big guy. Oh, wait, no, I mean, the big guy's back. Who needs the big violent kills when you can just fucking... Oh, wait. Okay. Does anyone ever play... So there was a Mortal Kombat sort of single player mode, and I believe it was Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which was really fucking fun. At least I remember it being really fun. And that had like really violent stage kills like that. Oh yeah, I fully expect it to be good. But I've always got that in the back of my head because X-Men, and specifically Wolverine, is something I love so much. Like, probably my favourite franchise at Eden, The big multi-billion dollar franchise, and I'm like, oh, it's my favourite thing ever. But I fucking love it, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I'm afraid. Oh, I hope it's good. Really hope it's good, But Back for Spider-Man 2, which I still liked. I'm not sure how much I'm fussed about it. I think I liked Spider-Man 2. I really enjoyed myself with it, but it didn't leave the same impression that the first one or even Miles Morales did, if you know what I mean. I think because it was very much of the same, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like it didn't, I don't want to say innovate, but it just didn't feel like it pushed as much as the other ones did, yeah? Have you streamed Shaolin Monks? It feels like a you game. So, I actually have had Shaolin Monks on my to-do list for ages, but the only reason I've been wary of it, oh fuck, Sentinels woke up, is even as a kid, so I played the game all the way through and had a really fun time with it, but the Shao Kahn's final boss is ridiculously difficult. Like, and I was like, oh, I keep putting it off because I'm like, oh, that'll be embarrassing me playing that on stream. I'll get round to it eventually, but I remember really enjoying Shaolin Monks, you know? As much weaker I felt Wolverine might have the same impact, but with more blood. I feel nowadays with things like, obviously, this game, things like Logan, and obviously the comics are getting a lot more, like the Wolverine comics have always been quite violent. I feel that you really need to go over the top with, but then again, nowadays for a piece of media to be 18, you know, like a movie or a game, you really need to work to get that 18 rating. So I figure that Insomniac could get away with a 15 rating and like a copious amounts of blood, you know? Because, mate, you've got like, you know, fucking 6 machetes there. Might be embarrassing to see, Mike. Have you seen your clip channel? Okay, that's a good point. Right, how many dog tags we got now? Oh yeah, we aren't collecting all of them. What's this? Old friend, rescue Big John Wraith to get Big Will.I.Am himself. I wonder if he actually voice acted in this. I know it's actually Jackman that was voicing Wolverine in it, which I was surprised about.
Logan, you're entering the weapon testing sector. Data shows they've been prototyping hand lasers for the Sentinel.
It's not a thing in movies that a lot of movies don't get compared to Austin Powers with age ratings. What was Austin Powers? Was that like a PG? Then again, I remember Jaws was a PG for the longest time. Like, early DVD and shit like that. And Jaws is fucking violent, you know? Actually, boys, do you know what the first PG-13 was? I was actually watching a video talking about this last night. I was actually Red Letter Media talking about Temple of Doom. And the first PG-13 was Red Dawn. And do you remember what the first 12A in the UK was? It was, which got Spider-Man. The Sam Raimi one. You must have seen that bit where... You mind that bit in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man where he throws the... Like, he throws the bomb at the people that were working... Oh, wait. Why have I got 14 seconds? What's going on here? And they all get turned into skeletons. Legit can't think it. Wait, Austin Powers was a 15? Maybe it was the innuendo stuff. I know that the UK specifically was very... It's weird because sometimes, you know, things like Jaws, they were very... But then they were very lenient on Jaws, but I think it's because Jaws was seen as like, oh, a better class of movie, if you know what I mean. It was seen as a blockbuster. While things like, say... I'm trying to think of a good example that was classed as a video nasty that like, Evil Dead. Evil Dead is like, there's a lot of cartoony blood, but Evil Dead was considered like a video nasty, and it's really not in like compared to anything else. You know, like there was other movies that that were rebanned and shit like that that were, well, they were really, really bad and really violent, but there was some other ones that were just like, oh, that bad, you know. No, that's not what I mean. It's like Slasher fuck, when nothing makes me go, this should be above a 12. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, so maybe I press this and then... Oh shit, the boysies are coming to get me. So let's just kill this guy first and then let's figure this puzzle out. I think it's less of like... having one thing, it's more like, well then again, the Carry On movies are all PGs and shit like that, and they are fucking filthy, you know? I think it's very much like, oh, how many times do they swear, how many times the fucking classification board are weird. They've got very... Like, you can say shit as many times as you want and, and get a 12 rating. Wait.
Track incomplete.
Oh, I need to fix that track. Ah, I see. Could be wrong, but isn't Back to the Future PG? I think so. But there've been quite a lot of movies that were like PGs and were like, you know, 12s, and they've been like I think Jaws now is a 12. But even then, if you think about the violence in Jaws versus the violence in, say, like what's an R12? Spider-Man. Like, it's unreal, you know, the difference. Or the violence you see in modern Marvel movies, you know, it's nothing. Oh god, right, stabby. Right, line the track, and then I'm just gonna run over here, and I hate these flying enemies, I hate them. Hate them. Leave me alone, right? And then we're just gonna... As long as the wee guys don't hurt me. No, you can get the fuck. Fuck off. We've done it, boys. We've done it. Yes, man. But aye, as I was saying, I hope Wolverine's like a 15. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Insomniac Games Marvel's Wolverine TM.
Hand to the upper floor. It's the only way we're going to get past that Sentinel head and rescue Wraith.
Where with you is the Sentinel hand? The blast these doors open. I think you were allowed a few shits in the day before PG, before going all woke. Before they made my Jaws a 12. Apparently being a 12 is funny because apparently only barely does make a 50 mark for not having that much blood in it. Yeah, there's like, remember that bit with the hanged body? And there's quite a lot of like, I'd argue that, see, because it doesn't mean because there's blood, like there's mutilation in it, you know, there's quite a lot of pretty fucked up stuff for a 12. Like, I remember seeing that in the cinema and there was Wayne's greeting. Mainly because of the bit where I think the family went, oh, it's Batman, you can take him to see Batman. And it was a bit where the guy's talking, I think he's like, he's looking at a window, I think he's a banker or something, and the body just doom. And it's the one that's it's like a hanged man dressed as Batman. Right, here we go, boys. But I think nowadays a lot of studios don't, like, unless you're like a Evil Dead or a, I'm trying to think what would be another, you know, like 28 years later, something that is going to be super violent. Well, then again, the first 28 years later was a 15, and the sequel was an 18. So, you, like I said, nowadays you really have to work to get that 18 rating. Samurai 3 got build your combat reflexes faster. I probably should change them upgrades, shouldn't I, and shit like that. Ah, but that's just because that movie's shite. Is that one I'm thinking of, like Seth Rogen, and it was like an animated movie, and the animators that got paid like fuck all for it. Right, here we go, and maybe if I head got this one over here. Wait. Oh, does this thing move back? Oh. Wait, I'm very confused. Oh, wait. Oh. I can change this one. So let's try and move this one so it... There we go. And then maybe if I jump through here, it will block off. Maybe. Yes, man, there we go. We're back. Back in action. We're Looney Tunes back in action. Yeah, that's no working. If I jump in this teleporter, maybe? Or not. Oh! Where's this sent me? Where am I going? Mikey bases age ratings and whether you liked it or not. Well, I'm not gonna let my Waynes watch shite. Like Minecraft movie, fucking 18, that movie's shite. But then again, saying that, I think, obviously we all watch movies we maybe shouldn't have when we were younger. Like my uncle bought me, I think it was Fist of the North Star, because he was like, it's a cartoon, it'll be fine. And I think I showed my sister, like, Army of Darkness or something like that when she was, like, 9. Right, maybe if I... Wait, where can I send you? Wait, I can only go that far. Mikey is famously a large family of kids. That's it, I'm just like, since I got a snip, just like going out in style, having all the Waynes. Because saying that, they did tell me I've still got spermies in me until a certain date. I don't know how long that is, but yeah. And they also did tell me, oh, it could heal. So I like to think, like, they've literally tied my tubes. They've literally, like, burned it so it shouldn't heal. But I like the idea that I'm Wolverine and it's going to just, you know... Wait, is that going to move them back so they... Admittedly, I think they told me a date and I just didn't listen. Which is, oh, for fuck. Which is also, you know, I think it was like so many days. And I was probably greeting, holding my testes at this point. Like, we tried to stop you having kids, but nature finds a way. Right, let's try, if I move this here. Right, that doesn't knock that up. Where the fuck am I? What am I doing? Right, there we go, let's try that, and then... I think I was here already, but I got... Right. I can move them from here. Nope. What am I doing? Where am I going? I don't know. Oh, wait. Remove power cell. Maybe if I... Oh, I done it. Assault and battery. That's what I had to do. And I need to put this somewhere else, I guess. Where needs a power battery? My last spermie made me proud. Nope, he's not getting proud. He's getting destroyed. Actually, I was watching. I had to watch like all sorts of fucking like, videos to be like, "Oh, are you sure you want to go through this?" And it showed you like a close up, like on your sperm, and I was fucking horrified, boys, because I thought like, oh, sperm. Of course, it's like, you know, it's just like white fluid or whatever with cells and shit. They showed you it's just it looks like little bugs going a bit. And I was like, ah, it's fucking bug and get them fucking destroyed. Right, it's no here. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I have to go this way. Wait, it said go up, didn't it? If I put this down. Elevator controls, there we go, and then carry that again. The Marty Supreme opening? I've not seen Marty Supreme yet. It's on my to-watch list. I've heard really good things about it. I do find it funny. It's like the Safety Bars sort of went, right, one of them will go do Smashing Machine, which I'm pretty sure that was like, because you had a bunch of people like saying, oh, that's it, The Rock's getting his Oscar nomination, but I think they were paid. I think it was a PR firm to try and get Rock, you know, make Rock feel like a real actor. But I've heard that it's like nobody really cares, you know. It's not a particularly, I suppose it's not a particularly great adaptation of the documentary, and the people who are interested in MMA have seen the documentary, if you know what I mean. Whoa, you think The Rock hired a PR firm? You say it ain't so, Mikey. Oh, Michael, have you heard about all this shit that went on with Black Adam? Oh, it's fucking wild. Oh, he tried to do a whole corporate takeover, and it all got fucked up because the movie bombed. Because no cunt else apart from Dwayne Johnson cares about... Well, listen, Black Adam's a cool character, but The same way I think Kraven the Hunter's a cool character, but I wouldn't have Kraven the Hunter be the entire fucking basis of my cinematic universe. I say that. Fucking, what'd you call it? Sony had done that, tried to do that, you know? It didn't bomb. The final boss's business in the DCU was done. But, yeah, it was. I remember on his Twitter and shit like that, it was all these things going like, oh, Black Adam's en route to have the best opening ever. What was it? The power dynamic in the DC universe is about to change. And yeah. Well, thankfully that movie sucked, and then we got Superman, which was class, you know. So I've got big hopes for the James Gunn Superman movie. Oh, we're going up somewhere. Fucking hate The Rock. That's the thing, I used to really like The Rock, but see the more I hear about him out of character, it's the same way when I hear John Cena out of character, and I'm like, you're like this android. You're not a real person. Everything's like a PR, like every time he talks, it's like a PR opportunity, you know? It just feels very fake. And of course, yes, famous people, not being genuine. Oh, imagine that. But when you hear, like, say, I'm trying to think of an example. Because I'm trying to think of someone else, like Batista. Whenever you hear Batista talk, it comes across a lot more genuine, than The Rock or John Cena, you know? Well, I mean, I've got big hopes for the sort of James Gunn cinematic universe, is what I meant to say. But I really enjoyed Superman. I thought it was fucking great. I think, boys, hot take, I think David Cornsweet is the best on-screen Superman. The movie is a bit overstuffed, but it still doesn't just it doesn't mean it, like the big massive smile I had on my face for that whole movie was so good. Wait, where am I? Through here maybe? Oh, Jack, have you ever watched Total Bellas or Total Divas? John Cena's a fucking freak. Not a good freak. I'm talking like he's a weirdo, you know?
Great.
I'll take care of this one.
I was literally about to go, oh, Mystique, oh, and then she turned into an old man, you know?
I would have figured a way in.
Remember when The Rock and Vin Diesel kept doing close-ups? Keeping close-up made them look bigger and bigger on each other. It's so fucking funny. I think there's one, I can't remember if it's with Jason Statham, but there's a fight scene, and one of them goes all earthbender,
Knew how to make an entrance.
and like stamps the ground, and the ground like collapses.
I was talking to her.
Because neither of them could lose a fight. Like, it's mental. And then you look at, say, I was talking because around that time the news happened, I was watching the John Wick movies, and I was like, Keanu gets his fucking arse kicked all the time.
Got to get some explanations here.
No one. I promised you answers, and I make good on my promise.
And then he gets arse kicked, and he's always saved by other people, and it's class, you know. But then you see fucking, what you call it, The Rock, who's just like Black Adam is just him barring a bunch of jobbers. That's the whole movie.
Wraith, dispatch Ms. Darkholme with prejudice.
Sir?
We can't risk the mission. Take her out.
Oh, he got told to kill Mystique.
Lieutenant?
Double tap to the chest, sir. Subject is dead.
I'm sure Mystique's died so many fucking times. Like, it's comic books. Every cunt's died 1,000 times.
I've never had a problem killing the enemy, but I draw the line at murder.
There's nothing sexier than a man with a conscience.
Africa was the beginning of the end.
Wait, I'm just gonna look up.
Months later,
Is this why I'm voicing them?
Mutants.
Rounding him up. Why?
Didn't stay around long enough to find out. Creed was the only one on the team that didn't seem to mind. Hell, he enjoyed it.
That bastard.
Where were the mutants sent?
Yeah, let's have a look.
This place and somewhere called the Island.
No. I've just googled William.
Creed. Nord mentioned something about an island. Does that mean anything to you?
Nope, but maybe Dukes knows. He and Nord used to be tight.
Then
Hey,
what
Google
are we
Will I
waiting
Am. Let's
for?
have a gander.
Pay Dukes a visit.
Funnily enough, this isn't the only video game appearance of Will.i.am.
I could teleport Raven me up.
Will.i.am popped out in which got the Herbs Sims in the City, which, oh fuck, it is, yeah.
Logan,
It is him playing John Wraith in this.
Creed, but you have to tell me where Alkali Lake is. I want to pay that mutant prison.
Probably should play Herbs Sims in the City one time.
You be careful, Miss Darkholme. That's my son you're carrying in there.
What?
See you up top.
Are they trying to wait? If he's teleporting, are they trying to make? Are they trying to make him Nightcrawler's dad? Because Nightcrawler's dad, wait, I'm not a big fan of this in the comic, was a character called Azazel, who was like a red demonic character. And and then they tried to put it in the comics that it actually is like a half devil or whatever, which I hate because the idea of Nightcrawler is that he looks like a demon, but he's actually, you know, this kind, religious, you know, loving person. And I think it goes completely against his character that he is actually a demon, you know? Like, but then they, oh, I don't know. In the comics, they also tried to do Nightcrawler. Like, obviously, Mystique is Nightcrawler's mother, but they tried to make originally it was gonna be that Mystique was the father. Doesn't make sense for for someone like Mystique who's got the power to just transform into anything and anyone, you know. But Marvel in the 70s were like, nah, can't be doing that. Right, here we go, here we go. Yes, man, get him stabbed. Right, here we go, here we go. And I'm trying to think, were the Black Eyed Peas busy? And they were in 2009, because I believe that was the same year as that fucking fucking Street Fighter movie. But then Boom Boom Pow came out around this time, and that song was fucking everywhere, and I hated it. Fucking hate a bunch of Black Eyed Peas songs, especially that album, because that album was played constantly. It was even played when I used to go on nights out and stuff like that. Like, I stopped going nights out about maybe 2014, and that was still getting played. Oh, it was awful, infuriating. Oh, Jack, do you know what the actual title to that song is? So we found this out when Jason was playing, I believe it was a game called Downhill Domination. And that's not the original lyrics. No, that's not the original title. It's I'm not gonna say what it is. Let's get R word. Not a very nice word for disabled people. Yep, you know that one. Yeah. I think we found that out live on stream, and yeah, it was a time. I wonder if there's like a Simless version of it, and there must be an Herb Sims in the City. Because other Sims had, like, I think it was like what you call it? Paramore and Trivium doing like Simless versions of their songs.
Ready to go.
Something very big and very pissed is right on my tail. You and Raven have to leave now.
What about you?
I'll figure something out. Now get the hell out of here.
Roger that. Good luck, buddy.
I'll dig into it because I think The Sims 2 on the PSP was maybe one of my favourite streams I've ever done. Oh, it looks like a boss fight arena. Wolverine's hands don't have openings for claws. They cut through his flesh when he activates them. So, the way I like to think it is, see in the comics when he's got the sort of silver, I don't know what to call it, caps, they're there to guide his claws out. Because the comic where Wolverine's steaming and he tries to bring his claws out, but his hands are in a different position, and they basically come through his wrist and his palms. Because he's like, oh, you know what? Oh god, you know. Oh, big Sentinel. Ooh. Sorry, they were very, very busy. You went to a special needs school and missed it in golden time because of that, because you sang it. Always remember I got in trouble in school because I was sitting. This is like P2, P3. I was just sitting minding my own business, and someone was sitting there giggling to themselves about the word dick. And now I didn't know the word dick was a you know, meant Bobby. I just knew it as that's what, you know, that's fucking Nightwing's real name or Robin's real name, Dick Grayson. And I always remember that person was sitting giggling to himself, going, "Hee, Dick," and I was like, "What, Dick? That's a name?" And she was like, "Miss, Michael said a bad word." And the teacher came over and says, "Oh, Michael, what did you say?" And I was like, "Oh, I said Dick because it's a name. It's, you know, the name of Robin." And the teacher went, "Right, you, it's sitting at our table away from everyone else." Right, so I just have to cut his wee toes. Okay, here we go, and yes, man. I love that they've I don't want to say stole, but they've really taken quite a few of Wolverine's powers and moves in this from like Marvel vs. Capcom. But then again, how do you differentiate and make, you know, how do you make his combat look really fucking cool? Well, they do that in things like, you know, Deadpool cross Wolverine, or Deadpool Wolverine and Logan. Like, obviously a lot more brutal in those movies. Sorry, Black Eyed Peas were very fucking busy here. I can't believe I've spent most of my time, well, I could be telling you weird comic trivia. I've spent most of my time talking about the Black Eyed Peas. Oh boys, I'm so excited for fucking hell for X-Men 97 when it comes out. Because I believe the second season is due out later this year. And what else was that? So X-Men 97 was like my favourite fucking show the year it came out. It's so good. Like, I expected it to be good, but oh my god, it's class. Right, just murder that guy. Wait, is this before? Yeah, it says this will be before Wolverine gets shot in the head and, you know, forgets everything. Which I hated that excuse. Only excuse I prefer just the one in the comics, which is like when he had the adamantium bonded to him, it was just so traumatic that his brain just blocked it out. That works, you know. But in this one, they have he gets shot in the head with an adamantium bullet, and it's so dumb, so dumb. Right, I have to blow up his wee toes.
Get out of my way.
Right, here we go. We're good. Ah, shit. Saying that, I've always loved like bosses where you're just a wee guy fighting a big guy. Like, obviously, it's no Shadow of the Colossus, which is the gold standard of boss fights like that. And there we go. I just want another game. I just want a Shadow of the Colossus 2. Or a game. I know obviously there's a bunch of like indie games that are heavily influenced by it, you know. But it's one of those ones that it's an itch that I've always wanted something to scratch, but nothing's quite done that. And there was clearly a bunch of ones that copied it. You know, there was that Castlevania game, Lords of Shadow, I think it was, which had some things where it taken like obviously a couple of boss fights straight from Shadow of the Colossus. Everyday life for me, you're just a wee guy fighting something like this. Oh god, oh Jesus. Good thing you and Brez never got into an argument, Jason, because this is kind of how it would go. Oh shit, we got him. Oh, he's got me. Shit. Stabby stab. Oh, he's missing a horn now. This boss fight's been pretty cool. Right, come here you, right. What am I going for now? Go for horn. Stabby horn. Actually, I'll go for that toe. Oh no. Right, here we go, just go for the feet. And boys, I've said this before, but is Hugh Jackman handsy? And if he is, what era Jackman's the handsiest? Because I think, like, nowadays, like, old man Jackman was clear out his fucking gill on steroids. Oh, I don't know about that. But see, like, maybe X-Men 2 Jackman, you know? Before superhero movies made you get super fucking ripped. Yeah, I've got, like, There's another movie that I think my mother-in-law wants to watch, so I think we'll end up watching it, and it's that fucking, is it called Song Sung Blue, the one about the Neil Diamond tribute act? I can't like him before he was built. Yeah, it's thing like, see, if you look at him and say X-Men 1 or X-Men 2, like the standards for what is expected from superhero movies are night and day. Like it was big, you know. If you see a normal person like that, you'd be like, "Oh fuck, you're in good shape," you know. But I want to say around 20, and I think when the MCU first started taking off, they were like, "No, every superhero needs to be like insanely jacked." Honestly, I don't really want to see people putting their bodies through hell. Like it can't be good for you. I remember people would always say when Jason Momoa wasn't, like, you know, when he wasn't, because he would, like, you know, sort of drop weight when he wasn't filming, say, Aquaman or whatever. And you see people in comments going, "Oh, he's got fat." I'm like, no, he's just normal. Well, not normal. He's just unhealthier than, you know, when you're dehydrated and roided up to the gills. Right, here we go. Also, around the time of X-Men 2, he was in Van Helsing, which is a movie that I have a soft spot for. I admit it's probably not the best movie, but I've seen it a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed it then, you know? Right, so I just need to wait for him to do the mad piston, and then get cutting. I like that movie, it's cheesy and fun. Oh, and then I can go be a complete horn dog in here, but Dracula's Bride's in that. Oh. Oh, have I blew him up? Have I won? Oh god, what's going on here? Why is it getting so loud? Is Real Steel the one that's kind of like Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Oh, please tell me I'm crawling on the bottom of this. Please, come on, please. Yes, man, it's just like the start of Saints Row 4. Which, is it a hot take to say I wasn't super into Saints Row 4 compared to the rest of them? I'm saying I've not even played the new Saints Row. Like, I don't think anyone really did. Hot take, Saints Row was shite. I have a soft spot for Saints Row 3. I really enjoyed my time with Saints Row 3. I think it's more like obviously if you put it next to GTA, it kind of pales in comparison. I really enjoyed my time playing. Oh god, here we go. So I need to skydiving controls. Oh fuck yeah, we've done this once in the game before. I think it's just I wasn't a big fan of, like, I love superhero games, obviously. I think, you know, but I think the superhero thing's really sort of taken away from what I liked in like 3 and shit like that. Ah fuck, I hit with big debris. And then I never played like Get Out of Hell, which I believe was like a standalone DLC or a standalone, you know. Ah shit, I got the timing off and all that. But I do remember my sister adored Saints Row 3, like that was her favourite game when she was younger. So yeah, she was definitely too young to be playing it and definitely didn't understand half the fucking jokes and shit like that, you know. But then again, I think when you're Wayne, it's probably the best time to play Saints Row because it is very immature and juvenile with its jokes. It's not a bad thing, you know. Hey, we'll stabby stab stab. Oh my god. The hottest take out, Saints Row isn't as bad as people make it out to be like Resident Evil 6. Oh, here we go. I fucking love Resident Evil 6. But the thing is, I think it was just like, it was a bad time for a reboot because people just at that point didn't really care about Saints Row, and the reboot seemed to. I'm sure it's a good game. I'm sure it's fun. Like, I've got it in PS Plus. I might pick it up one time when I'm bored, you know. but it just kind of didn't seem as colourful and vibrant as what I think that's what people liked about Saints Row, at least Saints Row 3 and shit like that. But again, we live in a sort of thing where nowadays a game can't be a 7 out of 10. A game's either the best thing or the worst thing. There's no in between. Like Gotham Knights, for example, which was the one that was kind of similar to the Arkham games, but was made by, I believe, it was made by the ones that done Arkham Origins. And I thought Gotham Knights was a lot of fun. It's pretty flawed, don't get me wrong, but I'm getting my arse kicked here. But just as its own wee sort of side game, I enjoyed myself. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to actually dodge things, don't I? Shit, I got hit with that one. This is embarrassing, Mikey. Fuck. But I really like Resident Evil 6. I think Resident Evil 6 is one of the most fun sort of co-op shooters you can play. But I get the idea that it's not as it's not scary at all. But I think Resident Evil 5 wasn't scary, but I still defend Resident Evil 5 a lot. And that's the thing. See if someone says to me, "I don't like Resident Evil 6," and then they say, "Oh, but I love Resident Evil 5." That's the one that makes me go, But if you don't like 5 either, you know, fair enough. That's, you know. But again, people are allowed to have their own opinions, you know. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm getting my arse kicked here. Let's play the games that are like not critically acclaimed that I love. For example, there's a game I really like, which is okay, it's shite, I'm gonna say it, it's called Mind Jack. Mind Jack is like I like the gimmick of it. The story's absolute nonsense, it doesn't make any sense. Basically, it's like a third-person shooter, but you can mind control people around you, and you can actually, before, you know, when there was actually multiplayer of it, you could invade other people's games and shit like that, and either help them or, you know, hinder them. Wait, did I destroy that one? Right, we need to do this one more time. Yeah, I think, see if you play it co-op, best way to play it. But then again, and you could say it about any game. Oh, I played it in co-op and it was, you know, really good fun. Like, you could get a multiplayer mod for fucking Raid Tail Retribution, and I'd have a fucking grand time with it. Actually, that's a lie. I was laughing my arse off playing Raid to Hell. Oh god, I'm shite at this. It's not that a bit's hard. Just I'm shite at video games. Don't know if you have noticed, boysies. Fuck. Fuck, I thought I was escaping that one. Nearly there. We got him, boys. We got him. Oh shit, quick time event. Ah! Oh god. I remember there was I think it was called Killer is Dead, which is a Suda 51 game. And oh my fucking god, the quick time events in that were impossible. Even on easy mode, like there was one at the end where it was like, you done that bit, you know, when everyone sort of hits swords together and you need to like spam, like I think it was like X or whatever to like push that one over, and yeah, it was ridiculous. I always look away when you tell us to, so I have no idea you're bad at video games. I think I'm actually the best. Okay, that was pretty cool. Just want to see Wolverine like broken and like, there we go. Yes, man. Yeah. That's one thing I think they could do a lot more Wolverine games, is do like Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy sort of puzzles and shit like that, where you're just mangling yourself, because Wolverine can't die, you know?
Should have had him crash closer to town.
I think the difference is Kojima's mental, but he's got a budget to do mental stuff. Suda, not always.
Would do things out these days.
or how big he's gotten.
Oh, here's Blob. So that's, oh, what's his name? Kevin Durant, I think it is in the...
Dukes. Wow. It's been a long time. About 10 or 12 100 pounds ago.
So in the
It's time to
comics,
get the pork rinds
Blob
to rest.
can like control his weight and control his density. So he's the most powerful when he's like bigger. But in this, he's just a...
You've upgraded since
Just a fat lad.
Africa. Big deal.
Speaking of big, you put on a little weight since Africa.
Oh yeah, I've got that in my
Well, I need
the
to know where
playlist.
Strykers
Literally got it on my
Island
Steam.
is.
I've heard
You're gonna
good things
tell me.
about it.
Did you call me Blob? Ngar!
Right, here we go. Here we go. Time to fight Blob. He was like a really early X-Men villain. I think he was actually introduced. I think he was introduced just even before the Brotherhood. Because yeah, you had like, because Magneto was the first one introduced. Then there was, I believe it was a guy called the Vanisher. Blob might have been like in the X-Men like 3 or 4, you know, like that early on.
When was the last time you saw your feet?
Jesus Christ, Logan. Then again, Logan is a bit of a prick, would probably say shit like this. The rest of X-Men would be like, Wolverine, you can't fucking say that. Right. I'm getting a vibe of, see just the arena? There's a boss fight in Dead Rising that I'm getting a vibe from.
Sit down and rest, Bob.
Right, what do we do here? Okay, right, hitting him. Okay, it's working a little bit. Right, he's winning in the sort of head-to-head fight. Is that it? Wait, no, I'm trying to remember. Right, boys, so Suda 51, is Suda 51, what you call it? Your man for No More Heroes, or is that
Coronary on me.
Blob is stunned? Yes, man, get him rid. But what's it? Is that... Oh, what's the game I'm thinking of? Maybe into a wall, maybe? Yes, man. Is that No More Heroes, or is it Deadly Premonition? Store Manager Steven, that's the one. Sweary's Deadly Premonition. Yeah, I think it was Swery that worked on JJ Enfield, I think it is. Also, I picked up one game in a sale called The Good Life, which is another Swery game, which I've heard is pretty good. I'll play that on stream. It's like set in like a small village, and of course, there's murder. Deadly Premonition, Swery. I get confused with both. I do like the meme where if you go to a convention, Swery will sign Suda 51 games. Go get my copy of what you got?
Whoa, man.
My copy of Killer is Dead, signed by Swery. Romeo's a dead man. Ooh. I was thinking about getting it, but I thought against it because I clicked on it. It tells you how many people chose it and then how many people counterpicked it. And I think, for me, 73 is a decent score, but Fantasy Critic has fucked my view on game ratings now. I'll pick it up when it's on sale, you know. Into a wall. This lovely wall here. Deadly Premonition's really good. Well, okay, don't play the Windows version. I played that and it is one of the most buggy, messed things I've ever... There's actually a clip on my channel, which is... I played it in... not Mork, I forgot his real name, because we kept calling him Mork. Francis York Morgan is lying in bed and he's smoking, but for some reason his model starts floating upwards and just floats through the headboard.
Like a beach ball with arms.
It's like Fractured Universe. Roman's Dead Man has a whole lot of disparate parts, won't always add up, but it'll be damned if I can't stop thinking about it and respect how it tells the story through gameplay. So it sounds interesting. I'll give it I'll pick it up in a sale, you know. Especially I'll try and pick up a physical copy of it if there is. That's annoying me, boys, is how a lot of games now aren't getting physical editions. Or maybe what they'll do is they'll wait, they'll have like a second print and we'll get physical editions, you know. That does my tits in.
So, Bob, tell me, what's this island?
It's where Stryker takes mutants after Victor's caught them. It's like a supermax prison for the most powerful mutants. Rumored
But the only problem is that
experiments on them there. I heard he was
the only problem is with what you call it, the
combine them somehow.
Fantasy Critic now. If it's no 10 out of 10, I'm going game shite.
So I'd let them put adamantium in me. They killed her for a goddamn experiment.
Oh, that's the goal.
Now, where is it? Don't know. Stryker kept it secret. But I heard a prisoner named Remy LeBeau escaped. Guards called him Gambit because he kept taking their money in poker. Now he's doing the same to tourists in New Orleans.
Oh, boys, time to go get Gambit.
He's not gonna tell you a thing.
Oh, he's gonna talk, all right.
So Gambit's the only one who knows where Stryker's superhuman facility is.
Nice looking place. Bet you'll take care of that in a hurry.
Corby Casino.
Fights with everybody. Let me put it this way. I'll go.
Who is it played Gambit in this? Was it Taylor Kirsch? I think it is. Oh fuck, we're jumping right into it.
LeBeau?
I owe you money.
No.
What is that accent? Is it?
Remy LeBeau I am. So what brings you to our fair city, sir?
Okay, it's not that bad. It was just a bad line.
He's the man I'm gonna kill.
Well, too bad for Mr. Creed then, eh?
There's a bit in this, in the movie, where Gambit's running up ladders.
I need to know where it is.
And Wolverine is cutting the ladders as they fall down, and it is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Look a lot like the ones the men who took me wore.
Wait, I'm not...
2 years I rotted in that hellhole. I ain't going back.
Right, so here we go. He thinks, so I need to reflect projectiles back at him. Right, here we go. I'll be honest, boys, do you want a hot take? Gambit's never been my favourite X-Man. He was fucking great in X-Men 97, but I've just never, like, he's always, like, in the team, obviously, because he's in, like, X-Men, he's in, like, the 90s X-Men, which we can't ever get past. And obviously, I'll like him and Rogue together. X-Men 97 is the best he's ever been, and I've just never fucked with it. It looks cool, I'll say that much, you know. I kind of have similar feelings to him as I do Psylocke. I used to love Gambit because his old cartoon and his constant absence and everything felt weird. It's because like he was featured in like Jim Lee's X-Men, which was the 90s one, which no one's been able to get past that. It's, like if you even type in X-Men, that's the image that comes up. But it did feel weird that he didn't put him in the you know, the Bryan Singer movies. Maybe if I destroy this, maybe, or do I need to deflect them? I need to do that and then lunge. Lunge, Logan. No, fuck. There we go, and lunge at him here. Press X to bash. Fucking hell. But I like his power of energizing things so they blow up. Again, it's one that is cool and we've seen it used quite well. Actually, here's another hot take. I like what they've done in Deadpool Wolverine with Channing Tatum's Gambit. It was kind of like a weird in-joke. You know, going like, because he's been working on a Gambit movie for years that never came around. I like it as an in-joke. I like it as a wee reference. I don't like the fact that they're going back to it with fucking Doomsday. I hope it's a cameo, because I don't think overall he's a good representation of that character. And that fucking accent, oh my god. Right, here we go. But Crash, if you've not watched X-Men 97, with the second season coming out, I'm so excited. Right, here we go. I need a counter. Shit. You guys have seen me play. Wait. You guys have seen me play Dark Souls. You know, countering's not my strong point. Right, get battering again. Hot take: Moon Knight is the best thing to come out of the MCU. Moon Knight was really good. I think the MCU was in a bit of a lull after post Endgame, but I feel it's stuff that was like its own unique thing. Like I liked She-Hulk. I thought Moon Knight was very good. Wait, where the fuck is Gambit went? Oh, he jumped down here. Yeah, Moon Knight's a strange character, but the show done a really good way of, like, you know, introducing people. So much so now you look at, like, say, like Marvel Rivals, Moon Knight's like, I won't say it's one of their A characters. You know, he's not Wolverine or Spider-Man, but he's definitely more popular than he's probably ever really been. And that's I put it also down to the show being so, and it was very different. It was very, you know, it wasn't like your usual sort of MCU property. But then look at Loki. Loki was really good as well, as its own thing, you know. I've not watched the Modern Return for the old show yet. I want to watch the old one. Okay, the old one's not great. The old one was good for the time and when you're a kid, and it's a good way to introduce a bunch of X-Men stuff, you know, like. But honestly, like Megan had never watched, like, she's seen a couple of episodes that I put on the background or whatever. But the animation's cheap. It's not, like, story-wise, it's good. It's just the animation's rough and very, very dulled down, you know. X-Men 97 is not dulled down. X-Men 97 is. I said to Megan, I was like, this is the X-Men property I've always wanted.
Crazy?
Yes, man.
Where'd you go? Whew.
It's like Mandalorian season 1. You don't need to know Star Wars, but knowing stuff makes it better.
Here, let me give you a reason to get unstuck. Au revoir.
Oh no! I need to pull myself off that before it blows up. Okay, this scene's cool. My god, they're actually making better set pieces than the movie does. Not that that'd be hard. I mean, that thing's got to still blow up soon. Seen the Dark Troopers and Mando. Oh yeah, because they were, I must say, they were introduced in, like, was it Shadows of the Empire, and then brought up in, like, Battlefront and shit like that.
Squad, move out. Weapon X is in the casino.
But Mandalorian season 1 and episodes of season 2 are phenomenal.
Weapon X and anyone else who gets in your way.
There's one episode of season 2 which might be one of my favourite episodes of, like, one of my favourite Star Wars things, and it's the one with Timothy Olyphant playing the sheriff from, like, another town, and he goes over and that sheriff is wearing Mandalorian armour because he picked it up somewhere, and Mando's like, no, you need to give that back, and he's like, oh, you help me with a little issue we've got first and we'll do that, and it's so fucking good. And it annoyed me because that bit of the show was so good, and then when they tried to tie it into the overall Star Wars thing, you know, that's when it was like, eh. Target too high for lunge, need to get to higher ground. Speaking of Star Wars, wait, fuck, I forgot how to dodge and parry. Oh, there we go, we've done it, boys, we've done it. That guy dead? Yep, he's dead. Right, we're good, we got him. But X-Men 97, fucking amazing. It takes things from, like, obviously a lot of storylines post when the show ended, and oh, it's so fucking good. And it focuses mostly on like mostly Rogue, Cyclops, like Gambit and Magneto. They're like the main ones. And my god, it even done a bit where there was a story in the comic I didn't think much of, but in the show, oh my god, they adapted it so well.
Get out of my way.
I'll be honest, I never watched Book of Boba Fett. I didn't watch the Obi-Wan show, the Ahsoka show. I'm sure they were good. I wish I had enough time to see if it's the same with Marvel stuff. Like, there's so many Marvel movies and so many Marvel shows. I wish I had the time to keep up with everything. Like, this is the thing. Like, see if you told me when I was, I'm trying to think, because I used to watch fucking every superhero show. I watched all of Mutant X because I thought it was an X-Men thing. I watched all of Smallville because there wasn't really anything else superhero, like TV show wise at the time, you know, bar the animated stuff. which I also watched all of. So I really, like, if I was a kid and there was all these MCU shows, all these Star Wars shows, I'd be having the time of my life. But the truth is, you know, I just don't have the time for everything. Yeah, that's... I think I don't mind, like, odd cameos by characters, but then when it became the full thing was, like, entrenched in Star Wars lore, and all that, I'm like, don't know about this, you know. I like this cool space western with this cool one-off character and, you know, in his own show.
Loud and clear. What's up?
I don't even think I finished, which got, by the way, One Man's good. It's also an MCU show, it separates himself. Oh, nice. Again, just don't have, I don't know if I've got time to watch it. I'll give it a try. I've heard good things. Oh, there's Sabretooth talking.
I'll be seeing you real soon, Jimmy.
I wonder what the other outfit is. So we've got like movie Logan, we've got the orange and not orange, the yellow and blue costume. We've got this one, which is the sort of tan and brown one, which is my favourite. I think that one would probably gotta be the X-Force costume, because in 2009 that was the big storyline that was out. Was like the Uncanny X-Force, which is a really good book. And that's the thing, see when most, like, okay, I've not watched every MCU show, but the ones I've watched have been good. It's just like same way, like, I don't have time to watch like What If. I don't have time to watch actually one show that I feel went under the radar. It's not MCU, well, kind of, well, no, it's not MCU, it's its own thing, was MODOK. MODOK was fucking great, and it only got one season, so I was gutted about. But I seen this thing, and it was talking about, out of all the Marvel characters, who's got, like, in the MCU, who do you think has the most screen time? Like, out of all of them, who's appeared on screen the most? I've only ever seen a little bit of Clone Wars. I keep hearing it's amazing. I keep meaning to watch it, but never get around to it. See, you think Tony? I thought Spider-Man. It's Daredevil. If you count the Netflix show and his own TV show and his cameos, he's got by far, and Defenders as well, he's got by far the most screen time out of all the Marvel characters. It's good, but there's a lot of it, and the first 3 seasons take a minute to get going. I've watched a bit of it when it was on Cartoon Network. See the original one? I think it was, what's his name? Is it Gendy Tartovsky? But I always get confused with, like, I keep thinking he's some fucking, you know, those directors you hear that are like, oh, he made this 1970s Russian movie, which was, you know, like some like Stalker. But no, he's a guy that made Clone Wars and fucking Samurai Jack. And he also made that weird movie about dogs being in heat and getting their balls cut off that was on Netflix. So I think he's lost his mind a little bit. He also did drop my phone. He did a show called, I believe it's Primal, which was fucking great. Right, what's going on here? That meant to be Shiva? Who's a character in...
Ah, you again. Mon cher, show our friend here a good time. Au revoir.
So Shiva's a character who's like Mojo's... Mojo's... Who's like another whole bag of worms. Oh, it's called Assassin.
Your claws are no match for our staff.
Never mind, it's just a... Oh, fuck. Just a lady with like 6 arms and shit like that. She does look at it as like a bit like Shiva. Not Shiva. Fuck, I'm saying the different name. Spiral, her name is. Shiva's a completely different character. Oh, fuck. Right, I can grab her. She's red. There we go. Killed her.
Thanks, darling. I'll call you sometime.
But yeah, Spiral, she's a fucking other mutant, and she works for Mojo. She's got like 6 arms, I believe. She was featured quite heavily in the, what you call it? In the Children of the Atom game, which I really love that game. She's a very 90s character as well. Actually, I fucking love Mojo. Like, I think there's two X-Men characters. If you gave me, like, if it Mikey, right, you're in charge of the X-Men for the MCU, I'd somehow get Mojo in there, and I'd somehow get Arcade in there. Hi, Megan. How you doing? Fucking hell, Wolverine. I wonder if these guys are meant to be based off the Reavers, who are like a group of cyborgs that Wolverine's fought for ages. And then they use them a lot in the cartoon with Lady Deathstrike, because suddenly you can't have Wolverine cutting people up with his claws, but you can certainly have him cutting up cyborgs. Oh shit, we're getting our arse kicked here. Better go into rage mode. Oh, that throw killed her. Wait, what happened there? I just got fucking parried. Actually, you know what? I'm going character mutagens. Let's change up here. Oh wait, no, it automatically upgrades them. But I've got all the mutagens. I've just not got like all the upgraded ones. Mikey saying hi to his wife. Well, I see her all the time. Literally sitting in the next room. Oh, has anyone seen what they put out as the alternative halftime performance with fucking Kid Rock? Oh, it's dog shit. It's some of the worst live performance. He's definitely miming, but I don't know how you can make miming sound terrible, but he somehow does it. I'm saying it's Kid Rock. Kid Rock is already dreadful, you know? Right, here we go. We're good, boys. We're good. Right, grab all these guys. And big stabs. Yes, man. I seen a thing, it popped up on my Facebook, and it was like, millions swap over to see the alternative. I'm like, no, they fucking didn't. And if it is, it's millions of fucking racists, you know? Who cares? I did see a picture, though, it was someone going, they were live at the Super Bowl, and they had their phone up, and they were watching, like, a Kid Rock concert. Like, I'm boycotting this halftime performance, I'm watching the real one, and we're like, you can't boycott it if you're there. If you're actively there watching the halftime performance live, you're not boycotting it. I think that's what country music's always been. The only thing I have seen of it is Kid Rock. Yeah, I think she literally paid money to go see it. So, but again, are you expecting, you know, intelligence from fucking Donald Trump supporters? And like, if we're talking about right-wingers and stuff like that, see when X-Men 97 came out, so the first arc of X-Men 97 deals with a group called the Friends of Humanity, or who are basically a anti-mutant hate group. And suddenly you got all these people coming out of the woodwork going, they've made X-Men woke. And I was like, mate, have you ever like watched, read, or thought about anything X-Men? That is the entire point. I don't listen to country because I'm not divorced enough to listen to country. It's like I was in my work, I taking the boy I support to this golf thing, and someone says, "Oh, like, do you play, Mikey?" And I was like, "I'm not divorced enough to play. I lost Gambit. Oh no." Gone to the lowest common terms with lyrics. You can bet whatever songs here has Small Town or Lushite. I remember hearing, again, Post Malone, I'm not going to slag him. I actually kind of like a couple of songs. But he's trying to do a country song thing. And he's got a song, it's like, somebody bump me a smoke. bump me a beer, and it's the, like, and he's talking about finishing work at like, and I was like, this is the most redneck thing I've ever heard. But do you feel that looking at Post Malone, it looks like he should be in a death metal band, or like a Parkway Drive type band, you know, not singing shite country music or, you know, rap. Absolutely none of it is about shootouts or battering your wife anymore. They ruined country. Is that Johnny Texas's take on country music? For context, boys, Michael had a character in GTRP called Johnny Texas who was your... Oh my god, Wolverine. Who was your usual, you know, God-loving, America-loving, mental cunt. I just today brought Johnny Texas back. Yes, man.
Gotta be kidding me. Oh, this day just keeps getting better.
When they done the which got Red Dead RP, you should have done like his fucking like Jonathan Texas, you know. Oh god, oh Jesus. Oh god, oh Jesus. Oh no. That's a terrible idea, Mikey. What? I can see why you never got into RP. Oh my god, I have fucked this so badly, yet I somehow still made it. Ah! I've not made it yet. Oh god, oh Jesus, here we go. We're good, we're good. Boys, what if my RP character was just me and the Masons? I mean, they do have an open day coming up soon. And I am like right next to the hall. Boys, let's join the Masons, mon. New objective, ace up your sleeve. Wolverine is fucked here. Oh, he's starting to heal. Ah, fuck, I'm getting fucked up here. Right, well, right, just murder all these. There's sure is a lot of poor armed women here. I'm not gonna, I'm not against it. Right, let's just get murdering. Here we go. Oh god, oh Jesus. Saying that, in video games I feel like superheroes always, even if they have a no kill rule, like for example, I'm sure if you look at all the ones Batman and fucking Arkham games, he's killed a lot of people. Or if he's not killed people, he's at least put them in fucking comas and shit like that. Wolverine, he can do that, he can cut people up. And Spider-Man as well, I remember in the PS4 Spider-Man, there's like a go-to move where you web up a manhole, swing it around and throw it at someone, or a manhole cover, and swing it at someone and hit them in the head. And I'm like, holy fuck, that is like, that would like murder someone, you know? Like you would not be getting up for that. Oh, I meant to fucking throw him. No, don't throw him the other way. Right, just get stabbing here. That's him, dude. Right, toss him, no! Right, just get stabbing, and then that throw should kill him. Yes, man, there we go, we're nearly leveled up as well. I think Proto, like, friend of the channel, Proto put up a video and it was like, Kiryu doesn't kill people, and it just showed you Kiryu like stabbing people and fucking like, I think there's a bit where you're fighting someone in like a helicopter and he's got a fucking RPG and fires at them, but somehow he doesn't kill people, you know. Right, where am I going? What am I doing? I have to go down. Invisible walls tell me I can't go that way, so let's have a wee gander around here. And 6. Oh, did you say that? I've got 6 sitting there, but I'll be honest, the only one I've actually properly played was 0. And I got 6 purely because like Okada's in it and shit like that. Like a lot of New Japan wrestlers appear in it. Actually, that's the lie. I also played the... What was the Fist from the North Star one? Lost Paradise, I think it was. I played that. That was pretty good. Zero, 7 and Infinite Wealth. Actually, I also have played a bit of... oh, Gambit's back. I was wondering who that life bar was. I also played a bit of Like a Dragon, and I was enjoying that. I got a good few hours into that, and I dropped it. I think another game came out, and I was like, right, attention going from there, so I should get back to it. Like, I do like a traditional RPG, like a traditional JRPG set in like not Persona, like modern day, but not like, you know, Persona has still got magic and shit like that. And it was cool, more, even though it's still in a fucking cartoon universe, you know. But man, that company's really, like, people really like that company, and then it's the last. I think that remaster's just burned any bridges, because I seen videos like that look fucking shite. Like, it was that one screenshot where I believe he's standing next to a lake or something that looks so shockingly bad.
Can you fly? Bridge to nowhere, mon frere.
Is the PS2 like, is the first one when it has, what's his name? Mark Hamill voicing, I forgot his pal, is it Majima? Because I always remember seeing Yakuza in the shops, like the copy of it, but I had no idea it was as mentor, as silly as it is. That's what I find so funny about Yakuza, or Like a Dragon, whatever it's called, you know, is that the main story is played so fucking seriously, but then you go to a side story and it's like, help, there's a fight club full of, you know, role-playing babies, or, you know, it's really fucking, or oh, you need to enter a legal ring of like what's it called, match racers, you know, like Skeletrix underground fucking tournaments, and I was like, what is going on? It's good if I play it today. Jason's playing Yakuza 1. I don't know if it's any good or not. It's probably good, but it's just I remember seeing it, just never picking up or caring about it. Actually, the first time I ever heard about Yakuza, I think it was Jason that brought it up to me. They mentioned it like Yakuza 3 or 4 ago. I was like, what? They're still making those games? What the fuck? Has anyone seen the Yakuza? I know there was I think there was a TV show that came out recently, but there was a movie. I think it was literally called Like a Dragon, and it was made by Takashi Miike. Have anyone seen that? That's weird. I remember there's a fight scene where a guy, like, I know this happens in the game, where you take a drink and it heals you or whatever, but it does it in the game. Wait, what was that? What one was that? Oh, I can't see. I picked up a fucking costume thing, and I didn't pay attention to what costume it was. It's generally an adaptation of the first game, except it's 90% not a story. Wait, is that a new TV show, or is that the Takashi Miike movie? Oh, and I can climb up and go up here, can't I? Wait, how am I? Oh no, I'm sliding down. I thought I was sliding up there. I like Takashi Miike, so typically anything he makes, I'll watch. I'm excited for his Bad Lieutenant movie, because I've only seen, well, no, there's only 2 Bad Lieutenant movies, and I really like both of them with Harvey Keitel and Nicolas Cage. And this one looks mental. It's got fucking Liv Morgan in it from WWE, so I'm hoping it's good. Amazon TV show's pretty bad too. There's a new adaptation coming out that's embracing the goofiness of the games. I'm sure it'll be alright. The thing is, well, it's kind of like Uncharted. See if you just adapt the story of Yakuza. It's just a Yakuza movie. If you get what I mean, like, there's 1,000 better Yakuza movies. The whole idea is you're playing like a same with like, for example, with Uncharted, you're playing a Indiana Jones type game, you know. But if you turn it into a movie, it's just a shit Indiana Jones movie. Oh yeah, she does shows up in Chucky. But I think, Jason, is she like acting, or is she Liv Morgan in the Chucky show, if you know what I mean? But I have seen the bit where she gets killed off by Chucky.
I'll catch you later.
Well, obviously she's acting, but you know what I mean, like, so she is Liv Morgan in the... So she goes, alright, I'm WWE superstar Liv Morgan, and then Chucky murders her. So I think that came about because WCW, for when Bride of Chucky was coming out, actually done a bit of cross-promotion. Where I believe it was during a feud between Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner. Rick Steiner was giving an interview in the ring. Now, this wasn't promoted beforehand. It was... And he's giving an interview in the ring talking about what he's got to do to his brother when he catches him, and then suddenly you hear... And Mean Gene Okerlund, the guy who's interviewing him, completely straight-faced goes... Oh, Rick Steiner, look, it's Chucky! And Chucky says basically how he used to bully him. And Rick Steiner plays it like, why don't you bring your, was it raggedy ass down here? Blah, blah, blah. And Ben's fighting him, and Chucky's like, oh, I'm not going to fight you. Scott's going to fight you, you know, on Sunday at blah, blah, blah. But I won't fight you because I've got this new movie, Bride of Chucky, coming out. And I was like, this is shocking. Have I never known about this? Oh, I was putting it in my Discord, and then when the Chucky series came out, they done it again in NXT, and basically done the same segment with, but it was clearly meant to be like a reference in it, so it's a bit more tongue in cheek. You're watching it now. Oh, it's dreadful. Also, there was a bit. This is a bit more mental with promotion. This was in the early 90s, so there's a group that Ric Flair had called the Four Horsemen who were fucking awesome. And they bar Sting, and they lock Sting in a cage, and then they say basically, we're going to run this show, blah, blah. And this was at Capital Combat 90, I think it was. And you'll never guess who comes out to save Sting. Fucking Robocop comes out and like bends the bars so Sting can get out. It's fucking mental. Oh, I can do the big dive up here, can't I? But aye, there's a wee bit of an R crossover with Chucky and wrestling. Oh, and then just use this wee lift here. There's been some weird product placements in wrestling. Have you ever seen the one where Taz is sitting playing Final Fantasy X-2. A match is about to start, and he's like, "Oh, welcome to WWE SmackDown. This is sponsored by Final Fantasy." And he's like, "Oh yeah, get guns, pow pow pow. Oh yeah, Yuna's hot as fuck, cool." And when Muppets gave Santino a secret potion, isn't that how Hornswoggle? No, that's Santa that gave him the ability to talk. Saying that as if it's a completely normal thing. But didn't they also mention that Sheamus and Beaker are cousins or something like that? Wrestling needs more of this. Come on. Lads, come on. I've heard good things about the Chucky show. Again, it's another show I need to get around to watching. Because Megan had never seen a Chucky movie, so we watched Child's Play a wee while ago, and we both really enjoyed Child's Play. Mental how quickly it just goes like, oh yeah, the doll, it's a killer doll, it's not the Wayne at all. It sets up the mystery of, oh, maybe the kid did it, and then like 2 minutes later it goes, oh no, killer doll, definitely did it.
Show me what you got.
But I really enjoyed it. I keep meaning to get around and watch more of them. Like, I've heard, so Jason and Sean have both told me that, I think it's Child's Play 2 or 3 is really good, and the other one's shite. Child's Play 2, that's the one. 3's bad. And I've seen Seed and Bride, and I've seen one of Cult or Curse. I can't tell you which one. I think it's Curse, because Cult's the one with a bunch of different Chuckies cutting about, isn't there?
Roger that. Watch it, they're flanking us. Fall back!
And it's mental how much I was excited for, because I know they mentioned Mithrigan in the show, and I was like, oh, Killer Doll versus Killer Doll, this will be class. And then Mithrigan 2 came out, and I was like, oh, this will be good. Mithrigan 2 is dog shit, boys. He's like really bad, like atrociously bad. Probably Cursed. Cult was a sequel. Oh yeah, that's the one where there's like tons of Chuckies, isn't there? Man, Cult when Chuck from Better Call Saul kills Chuck Berry. I'm trying to think of any other Chucks. I'm not going to think of as Chucky for the Rugrats. Have you ever seen that picture? It's like Chucky in a balaclava and it says Chucky Arla. Yes, man. I'm assuming it's all just Chucky's get together. Probably, I don't know. I've not watched it. Jason says it's weird, that's probably why. He's not up in his Chuck Berry lore. No, I'm sitting there thinking his Chuck Berry done something awful. He probably has. There we go, wet and invisible, so you didn't see that. Where are we going? I need to push this wee box. Oh no, I need to climb up here. Right, where are we off to? And then just hop over here. You know, one of my only issues with it is I wish there was more enemy variety. But again, I'm fucking loving this game, apart from that. Short players failed the controversies check. Oh, nothing gets me more excited than when I look up a new celebrity and you go on personal life on Wikipedia and there's a full part for controversies. You're like, oh, here we go. What's he done? Like, doesn't Ezra Miller have like a whole section just dedicated purely to Hawaii? What a time! What a time! He was charged with assaulting a woman in a park hotel. He was caused lacerations in the mouth. Okay, here we go. Wait, when you say he's failed the controversies tab, do you mean like he's a bad boy, or he's completely squeaky? Well, he's not squeaking because, you know, because that. As he has one. Oh. I remember I've told this story before on stream, and I done this thing. I'm very like. I tend to not look people up, but I was on Spotify and I put on this thing, like, you know, that Spotify DJ thing where it's like suggests songs to you or whatever based on what you've been listening to. I was like, go give this a try, and the song came on. I was like, oh, this actually it's good. You know, death metal band. I was like, these guys are quite good. Wonder what else they've worked on. So I googled them, and it was a band called Slaughter to Prevail. Oh my fucking god! Let's just say I won't be listening to them anytime soon. Right, here we go. Fuck, we're getting fucked up here. We're going to rage mode. Oh god, oh Jesus. I'm trying to think what else would it, because what else would it came out this time? I was going to say God of War 3 would have been around here, so I guess character action games were still real popular. It was also a God of War game. I think it was called Ascension. Was Ascension afterwards? I think Ascension was just before the PS4. That was quite a bit after this. Fuck. Playing Need for Speed and I shat it when a Lost Prophet song came on. They were fucking everywhere back in the day. Like, I was going through, I found an old YouTube channel of mine. It wasn't any videos on it, but it was like, it was a music place. I was like, oh, let's look up music I used to listen to. And yep, a lyrics video of Rooftop by Lost Prophets was there. And I was like, oh, of course. Nah, I feel bad for the rest of the band. Imagine going like, right boys, we're going to continue on the Lost Prophet's name after all that. I think they've all called it quits. I remember Fraser was telling me that they've all tried to do something else. but they've now all got the rights to the songs off of Ian Watkins. Well, of course, Ian Watkins is dead. I forgot about that. Yes, man, Ian Watkins is dead. What a time. I remember, I think it was like Andy and Fraser literally messaged me within like seconds of that happening. Raging, I need to be the one to break the bad news to someone, well, good news to someone, you know. Missed Ian Watkins, missed Hulk Hogan, missed the Queen, missed fucking John Virgo. I'm sorry, Michael. Sorry for your loss. It's very much like everyone has to draw their own line, if you know what I mean. Like, I cannot watch Benoit matches anymore, but I'm not going to hold it against someone if they want to watch a Benoit match, you know. Same with Kevin Spacey, I guess, you know, like I watched Seven, you know, I seen that not long ago. Seven's a good movie, but it's like, I'm not going to judge anyone for, like, you know, I mean, if you turn around to me and say Ian Watkins done nothing wrong, maybe I'll judge you. But, you know, I'm not going to judge someone by, like, you know, stuff like that. You missed Charlie. Yeah, I was literally at my mum and dad's. I put my phone away and fucking Charlie Kirk, that thing happened. And this was just after, literally I think the day after talking to you and Michael about, like, how I need to be the one to tell you about when Trump kicks a bucket. And I missed Charlie Kirk getting fucking assassinated. What a time. Oh, I was seething. And also, I'm a wrestling fan. Every cunt in that is a monster in some way, you know? And I think as long as you... see how we've had a lot of violent kills? That one's probably the least. That's a fucking Looney Tunes thing. I think it very much happens like if... Yeah, like it's as long as you as long as you can understand XYZ is not a good person, you can still fucking enjoy. Like, for example, most people like still enjoy H.P. Lovecraft stuff. H.P. Lovecraft was a fucking freak. You know, big mad racist. And if you look back, I'm sure most, you know, what is that saying? There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Same idea. There's no, like, everyone, like, if you go back with any sort of industry, I'm sure someone that enjoyed something that made something you enjoy is a monster, you know? You think I'm not going to watch the stand back videos because Vince is a monster? Stand back is absolutely insane. I kind of need to show... I don't know if Jason's ever seen it. It's something. I need to show my non-wrestling fans stand back. It's something else. Honestly, I hate that Vince, because Vince is a piece of shit, massive monster. But fuck me. Oh, what a performer! What a guy! What a, you know, like, a massive piece of shit. But oh, mind when he had it was a snuff movie match with him and his daughter, and he's just choking his daughter with a lead pipe, and you're like, this is on fucking pay-per-view. Wait, I've already got this outfit. Oh, do I just need to click 2 of them to actually get them? Even the next milestone. Oh, I'm over 200 now. I'm about 250, I think. We'll go about 500, I think. No, 300. Stand back. We'll be about 300 games. Where am I going? What am I doing? Going up. But how the fuck is Vince knowing the Epstein files? I think he's. I don't think Vince is one for, like, obviously he had his own party. I don't think he's one for rubbing shoulders with, like, non-wrestling folks, you know? As much as he seemingly hates wrestling, you know, I think I know he's too much of a fucking weirdo alpha male cunt, you know? If you've ever seen him in interviews with people who aren't, like, for example, remember the whole steroid scandal bit, or the ring boy sex scandal? He gave interviews and he's, like, squaring up to interviewers, you know? I think he's too much to, like, to hang about with non-wrestling folks. I don't think they would put up with him. Like, I'm sure, like, don't get me wrong, he's got a fucking... black history, you know, an evil history, you know. But I don't think he's... Again, I'm not saying this to say, oh, Vince was actually a good guy, because he's absolutely not. I think he's too much of a fucking nutcase to hang about with him. And that's including, you know, that's with a bunch of evil nutcases, you know. He's pals with Trump, but I don't think... You know, I don't think he'd put up with other sort of billionaires and shit like that. I don't know, it's just a feeling about Vince.
Getting tired of hunting you down.
My god, the Gambit fight in the movie is like 2 minutes. And good on they've went, oh, how do we make more of a level out of this? Oh! Do we lunge and get him? Yes, man, get him!
Won't give up yet, huh, mon frere? I'm just getting started.
Did he blow up a helicopter? Holy shit, he did. It was Dave Cockrum who designed Wolverine's face. Yeah, because Wolverine, when he was in, even when he was interested in X-Men, was just a guy in a suit. They didn't have an idea for his backstory, his powers, anything. They just had that he's a company claws, you know. Who fought the Hulk before. Right, let's get Gambit. Shit. Like, again, another time, X-Men's the Chris Claremont run is my favourite run in comics ever. Chris Claremont has said some dodgy things. Again, he's not anything like, you know, just said some dodgy stuff, you know. Not anything on the same level as like Epstein's or Trump's or fucking Ian Watkins or other monsters we've talked about. But he just said some dodgy stuff, you know, you're like, mate, guy knows, guy know. Right, here we go, we're good, we're good. I mean, Wolverine did fight. He might have even fought Hitler. He has done that in the past, because he's teamed up with Captain America in World War II, so he might have. X-Men's my thing, you know? Like, X-Men and weird wrestling history are my two things. Oh, isn't he a fight off Gambit here? Oh shit, and then lunge at him before this thing falls off. Right, we're good, we're good. Ah, Jesus. Because Wolverine's over 200 years old. Like, but again, that wasn't interesting until after this. Basically, well, no, it was before this. Basically, Marvel heard that Fox was doing a Wolverine Origins movie, and Wolverine had never, like, we looked into Weapon X and stuff like that, but his prior adventures had never really been talked about because they're like, who cares, you know? But as soon as they found out that Fox was looking to do a Wolverine origin story, they're like, oh no, we can't let Fox do this. So they brought out Wolverine Origins, which is like, it could be a comic run. I've actually got quite a few issues. I've got issue 1 sitting near me, you know, in a wee plastic case. Is that the one? I think they cut a character who was transgender. I think, at least. Might be talking the bullshit there. Is it a maid cafe? I think it is. But yeah, it's mental how much that goodwill that studio's burned with this one game. I've seen people saying how it's like, you see, if you talk about Persona 3 Reload with Persona fans, they say it's the worst thing ever. They go on as if it's like, you know, it's like Superman 64. And people are saying that Kiwami 3 is basically what people made Reload out to be.
Yeah, keep this up and you're gonna piss me off, Cajun.
Right, we're good, we're good.
Face it, you just can't beat me, sir.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention as I was chopped off there. Yeah, it's like, especially back, I'm trying to think, when was Yakuza 3, when was that? There wasn't a crazy amount of trans representation then. And to cut that character out just seems very short-sighted and, you know, in the grand scheme of things.
Don't know when to quit, do ya?
Let's deflect these back at him. Unless they're, I'm not sure how accepting Japan is of trans people. I just know there's a pretty successful trans Japanese wrestler called Veni, who is fucking phenomenal. Actually, one of my oh god, one of my old trainees in wrestling. It's one of their favourites. But again, I'm not sure how Japan is with trans representation. 2010, so it was quite a bit, you know, like trans representation even in like Western games was well off at that time. Like there just wasn't much of it, you know. Right, and then dive on him. Yes, man. Fuck, I'm getting my arse kicked here. Oh yeah, I've seen a big right wing nut job. Literally, I think she goes by the Iron Lady. Because, you know, if you're going to market yourself after someone, you might as well be the second coming of Thatcher, you know. Because she's well loved here. Saying that, I was actually on a bus tour for Glasgow history. I was talking about how the Sentinel Centre was like opened by Thatcher. And there was a group of English people on the bus tour, and they cheered when Thatcher's name came on. And I was like, oh, you don't do that here. People don't like Thatcher here, you know.
Whoa! Why'd you save me?
You're no good to me dead. I need info on the island.
If they just talked, it would have been fine.
I'm looking to find Creed and Stryker and end them.
A lot of men tried that, and a lot of men died.
Well, I got
Don't
it.
give him a wee kiss.
That you do, mon frere. You really gonna kill them? They must have wronged you pretty bad.
Okay, this level is pretty cool.
Good. It's a long trip to the island. You can tell me on the way.
But I can't remember. Does Gambit come where is it? I thought we did the fight scene with Gambit, and Gambit tells you where it is, and then that's it. Logan's claws were believed to be adamantium implants with no bone until Wolverine 75. Yeah, I believe it was. I think the storyline's called Fatal Attraction. It's the one where Magneto rips the adamantium off of his bones.
The last mission.
That's when they sort of come up with the whole adamantium skeleton thing.
Wraith scan shows 3 possible paths.
Copy that. Dukes, you got path B. I'm reading lots of bioscans. Expect resistance.
Bioscans, we'll bring it on. I'm ready for whatever they've got.
Oh, it's Blob. I was trying to figure out whose voice that was on the radio.
It's hunting season. Logan, the village is just north of your position. Secure the area and find a way into the village.
Roger that.
Right, boys. Here we go. Back to Africa. Let's go.
Coordinate the attack on the village. I need everyone in position. Stryker out.
Weird how they didn't do anything in Japan. Well, I know they done that with the Wolverine, which is a really good movie until the very end. It shits the bed at literally the last boss fight shits the bed. But the movie, the Wolverine, is fucking good. I mean, don't know, it pales in comparison to Logan, which is fucking amazing. But I did find it weird that they waited this long to do a Wolverine in Japan like movie or storyline and stuff, because that's always been a big part of Wolverine's character was, you know, his time he spent in Japan. In fact, I think he's had like 2 or 3 love interests who have been from Japan, I think. Actually, I don't think Deathstrike was ever a love interest. I think that was the cartoon that suggested that. Right, here we go. Checkpoint reached. Oh god, oh Jesus. Right, we good, we good? Yes, man. I think like see, I'm not a big fan of the going back and forth between this timeline or this event and another one. If you'd done this as the first level, I think it would have flowed a bit better. But I guess they want to show off things that happen here and why Wolverine left Team X. But it does feel like you're going like, right, we're going to this cool mutant island and then just cutting to something else, you know? Or we're going to this cool mutant jail and then going and back to, you know, back to something completely different. But again, very minor story hiccups with this game. But the thing is, I wouldn't say the game's like a 10 out of 10, but it's just for what it is. It's for like a Wolverine game, if you get what I mean. It's very good, like in that niche. And I think as well because everyone expected this game to be dog shit because, well, the movie was, and most movie games are shit. I've not played it, but I think the X-Men 3 game is meant to be pretty bad. I really should play like X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge and X-Men 3 the game as well. I might do that just before Wolverine comes out. I probably won't stream Wolverine. I'll stream it eventually. But I'll probably wait a bit because I feel if you stream new games, like brand new games that come out, you know, people will experience it themselves as opposed to watching it on stream. But that's just my take on it, you know. I'm sure I'll be very, very wrong. Right. Through here. How do I open these bars? I can surely, Logan, just squeeze through. Just fucking look. You can walk right through that. Nope, can't do that. How do I get up there? Let's have a wee gander. Let's see if there's anything I can grab onto. Can I open this door? Or not? Where are we off to? What are we doing? Right, so I've clearly to do something with this. I'm not sure how. Oh. The big fuck off wheel that I actually started turning and then just ignored. Probably that. Ah! Big magma boy. I've actually forgot how I fight you guys. Health boost increased by 5. Yes, man. Oh yeah, I do like the lunge, don't I? Because it gets all hard and sticky. And in phase 2, I need to wait for him to do certain attacks. And then jump up and cut his wee fleshy magma bit. Oh no, he blocked me, shit. Right, let's jump away and wait for him to attack. Fuck, he caught us again. Right, let's try that again. Wait for an opening. How long have we been going? We've gone for about an hour 57, so we'll call it a day soon. I'll push forward for the next wee while and then we'll call it a day because Jason's streaming. I want to see Jason play Mad Guitar Hero game. Right, he popped out the wall there like the Kool-Aid man, so I'm going to open this and then we'll have a wee pop my head in there and just see what I'm missing. I am looking forward to the potential for all the costumes you could get in Insomniac's Wolverine because that's one of the things I really liked about the Spider-Man game was the tons and tons and tons of different costumes you could unlock. Like, I was addicted to costume hunting in that game. And I remember, I think it's the DLC for 1, which has probably my favourite Spider-Man costume, which is the Armoured Spider-Man one, like the silver costume. And I got so excited to get that, only to realise it was literally the final thing you unlock. It's like you get it for like finishing all the side missions in the DLC, which is set after the main game. So you'd only ever use the costume if you were doing like if you're doing New Game Plus, I don't really have a time for boys, you know. Like unless I'm streaming, I tend to only beat games like once or twice if twice if they're lucky. Unless your name is Final Fantasy X, Dragon Age Origins, or Persona 4. Those are like yearly playthroughs I go through, you know. Right, so I cut that down. Oh, right, and I put that on there. Right, I got you, I got you. Right, let's just squeeze this thing up here. But I'm definitely going to stream, if my computer can handle it, I will stream the Spider-Man games. And I can jump up here. Yes, man. Wait. Where I have to go? Can't tell. And jump up here. I think this is the way. I am so confused. Oh, wait, there's a wee bridge up there, so maybe I have to head... Huh. Where do I go? Oh no! Fuck, I fucked that jump. Right. Let's try that again. So I've got a feeling maybe I have to pull it up here. So I can make it, I can jump on it and then... Is there a lever or something I can pull to... I can't just squeeze that through, can I? Right, let's have a look for another lever about anywhere. Oh! That's embarrassing. Didn't even see the wheel there. That's probably the right answer, boysies. Right, so pull this up here. Yeah, it's about to go flying back down in a second. Ah, fuck. As these boys were trying to dive at us. Right. Let's get murdering these guys, and if I can grab the blue lady, I'll be able to... Ah, fuck it. Might just use a rage mode attack on her. Oh no, spam Y, come on, get her, get her, get her! Fucking hell, Logan. You know, some boys, I'm really enjoying playing through this game. Like, see when I'm not on Twitch, I actually get a bit, like, jonesing to play it. But that always happens when I'm really into a game. But I'm trying to think what we'll be playing next. We'll be back tomorrow morning about 11 o'clock with Alien Noir. And we can maybe try and finish off Homicide Desk. Because I forgot how long that game is. Not that I'm not enjoying it, I'm having a blast playing it, but we'll try and get through Alien Noir today or tomorrow. And I think we'll have maybe another stream of Wolverine. I don't think this game's particularly crazy long.
You want a piece of me?
Like, but then again, I think like the game's really good the way it is. Like, see if it was overly long, it would really overstay its welcome. Like, unfortunately, I've played some games where I'm like, mate, if this was only like an hour or two shorter, I think Spider-Man 2 is actually a bit like that. Spider-Man 2 goes on for a bit too long. But then again, some games, like for example, Expedition 33 didn't grab me at first. It honestly taken me a good maybe 20 hours in before I was like, no, I get it now, this game's actually fucking amazing. But I think it was in here. Oh, and I pull that out and then put that in there. Ah, I get you, I see. Right, let's hop over here. Oh, boys, I forgot to say, someone done a remake, like a fan remake of the X-Men arcade game, which I might actually stream as a one-off, because I want to try and get numbers up, you know. Your dad's, we've not been finishing games as fast as we used to, because your dad's been starting to play longer games. So I might just do a series of arcade games, one after another, you know. Ah, fuck! So next checkpoint we hit, we'll call it a day. There's a wee guy there, so I'll just dive on top of him when that's open. There we go. Right, and... fuck. Get stabbing these guys. I'll look up afterwards how much I've got left of the game. Can't be that long. Because obviously we're saying we're going to the final area with... what you got? With Strykers Island. Or Strykers Prison. Right, is that all the guys? These look puzzle related.
Get out of my way.
Oh fuck! Big blue lady appeared. Right, here we go. We're good, we're good, we're good. And see, I am in a bit of a comic book mood, so I think the next set of games we're going to be playing are probably going to be comic book related.
Come on, don't all die on me yet.
Oh, I leveled up.
I was just starting to have fun.
Fucking hell, Logan. Wait, was there always 3 of them? 'Cause I definitely killed one by impaling it. And we'll just focus on... good. Oh, I've got one down. There we go. And should be easy now that there's... oh, I mean, throwing them into that killed them. And then kill him before he can sort of regenerate pals. Just get him before he can summon the rest of them. There we go. I think we got... oh, fuck, we got a pal here. But these guys have an ability where they can, like, split into, like, multiple guys. It's been a while since I've seen a checkpoint pop up. I'm sure we probably have got checkpoints, it's just... right, I need to go up there. Why is this block standing out? Can't move this block, can I? Let's give this another try. So, oh, I've got a block here. Oh, I see it puts that one up. I get ya. See you. Right, and then stand on this one. Oh. Right, I get you now, I get you. So a bit speeding on that, so... right, let's stand on this one first. And then I'll wait till that one down there goes back up. Because I need to have this one up so I can jump on that one. I probably could have went for that now, couldn't I? Yeah, let's go. There we go. And I might have fucked this. Yep, I have fucked this royally. Wait, does that automatically go down as soon as I... well, I can probably just stand on this one and then... there we go, we done it. Yes, man, parkour, hardcore parkour. Checkpoint reached. You know what, boys? We'll call it a day here. So, aye, thank you so much for joining us. I fucking love this costume, boysies. So, aye, thank you so much for joining us. And let's head on over to... oh, mouse controls. I had to play this game with my mouse. That'd be so fucking weird. Let's head over to... where's me mouse? To this screen. So, aye, boys, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, boysies, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next stream. But until then, boysies, have a good day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boysies, have good mental health. Now, we're going to be raiding Jason. Jason eats cake. So I take care of yourself, always wash your balls. And I've realised Mikey, PNG Mikey, is slightly off the ground here. I can't be having that. He needs to be too low down. You know what, we'll put him there for now and we can move it around afterwards. Oh, and then move him over a little bit. Oh, I fucked it now. I fucked it. So a bit there. We'll just say it there. Bye. Go say hi to Jason. And aye, always wash your balls. Good mental health. Catch you tomorrow for, what you call it? Early in the war. Right, see yous!